This first picture is the house that I grew up in on Beaton Road in the Mearsbrook area of Sheffield. And I was a preemie baby. I was delivered by forceps. I had an injury to my right eye, and then I fell in this house and had a second serious injury, which I completely dissociated, although it was serious enough to warrant surgery. By the time I got to Caulfield Primary School here, I had to wear a patch over my eye. You can imagine the amount of bullying that I was subject to. And I wasn't a very aggressive child, so it was a horrendous experience for me in primary school. The schoolyard here used to have outdoor toilets where you see the poles. I was lured here as a little girl, and that's where the sexual assault took place. I dissociated the assault completely. I have no memory of that or the second eye injury that I got in the house that you saw at the beginning of the slideshow. But I didn't black out after the sexual assault because I somehow managed to escape and run through the schoolyard that you see here. And this next slide is going to show you my journey home. So even though I didn't remember any of the sexual assault, it had some very serious consequences for me, medically and psychologically, as an adolescent and as a young adult. Even though I couldn't remember these traumas, I had post-traumatic stress disorder. I was also treated very badly by my peers, mocked, harassed, berated, and made fun of. The world was a pretty scary place for me. I also had to endure many surgeries and many medical treatments. I know that some of them were painful, and I know that I missed a lot of school. I'm pretty sure that this impacted the way that I learned. I want survivors to know that the dissociative amnesia is a protective mechanism. You don't have to remember the details of your trauma to get better. It's just important to always look at what's happening in your life today and see if what is going on is because of past trauma, to correct the mindset, to heal the body, and most of all, to understand that you're lovable and you can be safe. I now spend my days treating survivors that are suffering from complex trauma, and I couldn't imagine anything else that I would want to do more than that. It is my passion and my life's work. So when people asked how I've managed to heal, it's simple for me. That has happened in the context of a loving relationship with my partner and my children. So you have to find a safe human. And maybe the first step is making that therapeutic bond with a clinician.